Hey everyone!
Hey guys.
So we already uploaded a video on simmer and today we are gonna try Frive. We are busy professionals and we always find it really hard to cook healthy meals. So I think today is the perfect day that we can try Frive. I placed this order I think on Sunday and it arrived on Wednesday, so it's got 2 delivery slots. The best part about Frive is that the meals they claim are very fresh. But this is also a drawback because it means that this meal is only gonna last for 3 days.
So we've paid a total of £39 for these 5 meals and one breakfast option and one add-on, which is this berry boost, which has about 20 grams of protein. Since we were first-time customers, we got a discount of 50% on these boxes. Now, just to eat these meals, you need to microwave them for 3 minutes and then they are ready to eat.
My overall experience of ordering with Frive was, I would say, a bit complicated because it essentially asks you first to, what are your dietary restrictions and stuff like that, and then it designs the entire meal according to that. Well, I don't want that. Rohan and I, we want to split the entire meals into vegetarian and non-vegetarian, and that option was not immediately provided to us, so I had to go for every day and specifically choose a non-vegetarian, or let's just say a meat item. And then another drawback was that I found it really hard to find good vegetarian options which were also high in proteins. Okay, now let's go get our meals ready.
Okay guys, here it is, our first meal from Frive, and I have got tandoori grilled chicken on my plate. It looks delicious with a lot of chicken and less of rice. So I'm definitely not complaining. As a gym goer, this one really ticks off that box of high protein meal. And this one claims to have about 48 grams of protein and 550 calories. So that's just perfect for me. Now I'm just gonna quickly taste it. I really like the taste. It feels very fresh, as if someone has just made it for me, and they've also given this sauce to go with this, so definitely adds to the flavor. So for the taste, I will give it a 4 out of 5. Not bad at all, and the quantity is also just perfect. I would have preferred a little more rice in this. I mean, just for that factor, I would give it 3.5 out of 5. And in terms of the macros and the nutrition, it does a great job, so I love it. It's a 4 on 5 for nutrition as well.
And for the vegetarian section, I've got the tom yum sweet potato chickpea curry. First impressions, looks amazing, looks very colorful. There are tomatoes and chickpea and butter beans. There's also a piece of lemon. In terms of macros, claims to have about 467 calories, which is not bad, and protein 20.4 grams. So yes, let's give it a go. Really good. As Rohan mentioned, the meal tastes very fresh, and I like the fact that it has so much fiber as well. It's got veggies too, and the quantity just seems perfect for me. So in terms of taste, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. In terms of quantity, I think it's perfect for me, so I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. And in terms of nutrition, I'm going to give it a 4.5 as well, because I can see that it's got the chickpeas and the butter beans, and how the protein is coming out to be about 20 grams.
So on first impression, comparing these meals with simmer, I feel that the quantity of oil in these meals is also just appropriate. It's not like dripping out of the plate.
Good point. Mm-hmm.
So that's something which I really appreciate in these meals. I don't have to really worry about how much oil I'm consuming.
Yeah, that's a good point. And unlike simmer, I think the flavors are balanced. I did not find my food very salty, unlike simmer, which was very salty, and I don't understand why they were putting so much salt. Maybe there's a reason behind it. But at least this one is not salty. We'll find out in the next two meals.
Okay guys, so now it's day 2 for us trying Frive. So what I have on my plate is satay chicken with cabbage rice and smashed cucumber. And I was just so surprised to see how much protein this one has. This one has 56 grams of protein. I mean, I'm already loving this meal. And it has about 500 calories. Not bad, because I think I have cabbage rice in this one, so that just reduces the calories a bit on this one. And they've also given peanut sauce and some cucumbers to go with this. Okay guys, it's now time to taste this meal. It's very good. Very refreshing flavors, I think mostly because of the cucumber. But the chicken is very juicy. The rice is okay. I'm not a big fan of cabbage rice, but this is tasting okay. I think I'll give it like a 4 out of 5. And in terms of the quantity, the rice is a little less for me. It has good amount of protein, no doubt about that, but I would have preferred more of the rice in this meal. Yeah, so for the quantity, maybe a 3.5. And then in terms of protein, as I said, it's loaded with proteins, so I love it, and that's a 5 on 5 for me.
Amazing. So today I'm gonna try satay tofu with cabbage rice and smashed cucumbers. It's similar to Rohan's, just replaced with tofu. All I would say is that, first impression, the quantity seems really less. Even though there's cabbage rice and there's very less calories in cabbage rice, so they could have actually increased the quantity. It wouldn't have impacted macros so much. That's my opinion. This meal has about 483 calories and 29.7 grams of protein. There's also the peanut sauce and the cabbage. So yeah, let's give it a go now. Okay, in terms of taste, the tofu is really soft. It's also easily breakable, which I really like. Cabbage rice is good as well. I really like it. So overall, for taste, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. In terms of quantity, I wish there was more rice. I would give it a 3 out of 5. And in terms of nutrition, it's on point because it's so difficult to find good vegetarian/vegan meals with high protein. So I would give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, so here it is, day 3 of trying these Frive meals. I'm gonna have some harissa tahini chicken thighs with lentil and chickpea shakshuka. So this meal has about 500 calories and 47 grams of protein. Again, a very loaded meal. On the first impression, this meal looks so yummy. Like I just can't wait to eat this. And I see chickpeas, lentils, some greens, some tomatoes in this. So very good blend of all the nutrients in this one.
It also smells really good. So,
Yeah, it does. Okay, so let me try this one out. As expected, it tastes very good. For taste, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It does taste a little bland. I might add some salt to it. But otherwise, I like the spices are really good in this one.
yeah, I think it's better to have less salt so that you can add more than what we had with simmer, where it was just too salty and I couldn't do anything about it.
And for the quantity, this one is actually the best meal I've had. Everything looks pretty balanced in this. And I am not disappointed by the quantity, so I'll give it another 4 or 5 out of 5 in this one.
Wow. Is it a 4 or 5?
I think I'll give it a 5 out of 5. And for the nutrients, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, just look at the proteins it has and so many greens and chickpeas and lentils, so it's a win-win for me.
So today I'm gonna try Thai fried tofu rice. I actually moved all of my rice on the plate because the container was just too small. So what had happened was I could not find a lot of high protein veg/vegan options. So I ended up ordering Thai fried tofu rice from the breakfast area. But I was not expecting it to be really small. Having said that, the meals have 381 calories and 23.3 grams protein. So it's actually quite good. And it looked really small in terms of the container, but the quantity is actually not that bad. So now I'm gonna try and tell you how the taste is. It's good. I'm gonna try the sauce now. Yum. Okay, so for taste, I'm definitely giving it a 4.5. For quantity, not bad at all, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. And in terms of macros, the calories are low, the protein's high, it's gonna keep me full for so long, so definitely a 4.5 for me. This is a clear winner. Okay, the final verdict. What do you think?
I think it was great.
Yeah, overall experience was really good. I think right from the delivery, it was always on time. Even the packages were always in good condition, and we enjoyed the experience so much that we actually ended up ordering twice since our first order. The best part was, of course, that the meals would change every week. But that could also be a hit or a miss, because last week's meal I did not enjoy a lot. And
Yeah, so for non-vegetarians, I think it was a great deal. The meals are packed with proteins, but overall the quantity is less. So just be mindful of that. And I would say, yeah, definitely give Frive a try and see if it thrives for you.
thanks for watching. If you liked our video, please hit subscribe and let us know if you'd like us to cover something else in our next video. Until then, bye bye.